You have a question? Oh, yes, I have an answer. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. This is another episode of Ask James. Let's get to our email. Hi James, I just want to say I love your videos and I immensely enjoy what you do. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Now on to my question. I have been talking to a guy I met on Tinder. He is 35. I'm 32. He is also white and I'm black. Just for clarity, it is not an issue. We have only talked by text and are getting along great. We have talked about meeting in person soon. He is divorced with 2 children who he has shared pictures of, and they are adorable. Anyway, he just told me today that he is infected with the herpes virus. He told me that he contracted it shortly after his divorce, that he has never had an outbreak, and that he takes medication to prevent him from spreading it to another partner. He was very upfront and honest and let me know that it is ultimately my decision on where I would like our relationship to go. But he has expressed numerous times that he desires to be intimate with me in the future. I would like to know what your advice is on whether I should be intimate with him. I am attracted to him and I like his personality and I appreciate his honesty. But this is the first time I have ever been faced with this situation. And with the exception of a yeast infection and a bacterial infection, I have never had any type of STI or STD. Please help. Thank you very much. Okay. So, interesting. Very interesting. And as I started reading, I said, oh, this is going to be easy. This is going to be real easy because when I first started reading, I'm like, okay, he's white and you're black. Well, that's easy because, you know, me personally, I don't live my life in color. So it doesn't matter to me, you know, about black, white, or age or anything like that because I like what and who likes me. So I was like, yeah, this is easy. Now, then we move on. Now we got kids. Well, that's another little thing. That's another little situation. Having kids is a big responsibility. So we're going to talk about that part first. He has kids, and I don't think you do because you didn't say you did. So that's a lot. You're going into a ready-made family. Kind of a strange thing. Kind of funny on both parts. I know I actually decided to go the whole celibacy route and not dating because my children were a lot of that decision. That whole being in the dating realm and bringing people around my kids, I just wasn't feeling that. But that was a personal, you know, decision. So, again, when you take this on, you're not taking on just him. You're taking on his kids as well. So you have to think about that. And the kids actually have a mother. Whereas with me, it was just me and my kids. The kids have a mother. There's a baby's mama, you know, out there. So you're taking her on too. You know, you're definitely going to have some type of, there's going to be some banter between the two of you if you're going to be around her children. You understand? You could say, oh, no, I'm just dealing with him. But no, when it comes to children, I want to know who's around my children, and I'm sure she will too. And being around her children, you want to know her, and you want to have your own, you know, kind of not really a relationship, but understanding with her if you're being around her children. So you have to think about all that. You're going to have all that going on as well. Now, this other little piece is a little bit trickier because I'm a firm believer in not bringing ants to a picnic. not causing a problem where there doesn't have to be one. Me personally, I don't think I'd be able to fully commit myself to a physical situation with him knowing that he has herpes. I just couldn't do it. I mean, it just seems a little senseless to me, you know, and this may seem a little mean, you know what I mean, and a little judgmental, but I'm not going to put me in harm's way when I don't have to. You know what I mean? And you can't literally be in a relationship with someone and think that you all are not going to be intimate at all. Now that's foolish. That's foolish. Relationships require intimacy. That's just the way it is. But me personally, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I don't think I would be comfortable enough. I would always be uncomfortable. I would always be thinking about it. And I mean, and you're supposed to be being careful anyway when you're having sex, but I would really be, it will wear on me. It will really wear on me. And so I'm going to have to say my advice, you haven't gone too far. I just don't think I would pursue that. I don't think I would pursue that. But again, you know you better than I know you, but you're asking me. Me personally, everything else sounds fine. Everything else is cool. No problem. You know, those are things that I think I might be able to work around. But nah, I couldn't play the game with the herpes. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Because if something happens, and something very well could happen, and this will be a good question. Here we go. We're going to play devil's advocate. Just say that something actually happens and you do contract the herpes virus from him. How will you feel about him at that point? How would you feel about him at that point? Would you be very upset to the point? I'm sure you'd be upset, but would you be upset to the point that you couldn't stay with him? Or would you be okay to continue on with your relationship? There's the question right there. If you answer that, that'll give you your answer. If by chance you were to contract the virus from him, would you be okay to stay? If not, why start? If you would be okay and you like him that much that, you know, it'd be okay, it's cool, let's roll, then by all means, go ahead. But if you would be in a point then that you couldn't do it and you would feel too much of a kind of way, then the answer is no. And right there is where I'm going to leave that. I hope this helps. Yeah, I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching me and supporting me. I really, really appreciate you. All of you guys that are watching, I appreciate you guys very, very much for giving me your time and listening to what I have to say. I appreciate it. And again, I thank you for writing in, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. You have something you need to get off your chest or something you need some help with? I'll give it my best shot. Send me an email to spillitboy@gmail.com, and in the title line, you want to put Hey James to make sure that I actually see it. If you don't put Hey James in the subject line, I'm not going to see it. It's going to continue to be an issue. So send me an email and we'll talk about it later.